Okay, thanks very much, Pat. Now, just
Hello people,
very
welcome to the Trim Haymaking Festival here in Trim, County Meath.
Not one, two, three, four.
Yeah, last year I was here and there was
With us here today.
crazy rain showers and they're threatening rain again today. But anyway, let's go and have a look around the Trim Haymaking Festival, okay?
So we've a man over there, two cocks of hay, and behind the two cocks of hay there's a big tree. And that's where most of the animals are over there underneath the shade, keeping nice and happy. Just to let you know, all animals are well tended here today. All animals.
Now, wasn't that cool, my friends? The two donkeys pulling the old machine for cutting the grass. You know, back in the old days, my friends. Oh, I love this, just love it. It's gorgeous over here now today, so far. No big mad rain shower today. Now, it's not just so cool, my friends, so cool. Here's a man here cutting the grass with a saw, right? Have a look at this.
With €10 a ticket, or three, to win 2 tickets for Coldplay. So the lads in Trim men's sheds, they're just up from the old shebeen here, which is in front of the main office. So make your way up to the men's sheds there, Trim men's sheds.
Wow. Now, it's not just so cool, my friends. That's the way it was done even before the horse and, you know, the machine for cutting the grass with the horse. It was called a saw, right?
1 minute of your time.
That's the way they used to cut meadows years and years and years ago, my friends. I'm just loving this, my friends, loving it. Yeah, see this is my favourite tractor is a Massey Ferguson, right? Now even this one here, this is a 362. I must look it up, I'd say it was the 70s, but this is now would be regarded as a vintage tractor. And this tractor over here is another vintage, I'd say from the 50s. I think it's called a Fordson, right? A Fordson Major, look. Excuse me. He's going to go cutting the grass now. Look at this. Oh, he's not. No, he stopped cutting the grass, right? So, yeah, this is a lovely little tractor. A 362. Look, Massey Ferguson. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, it's locked. hopefully now, if the rain stays away, these balers here, these little square balers, will be in action out here, baling the hay, right? So yeah, look at this one. This tractor, you never see them anymore. It's called an Artisans. Look, an Artisans C355 and a New Holland. Baler. Now people, this is my favourite vintage tractor of all time. It's a little Massey Ferguson 35, right? Look at it here. It's just gorgeous. Look.
One, two.
It's the hay turner.
Right, I'm just up the top end of the field, seeing the north of the scene.
And you see the toolbox here, look. Little toolbox on the tractor, right? And it's so simple, the gear shift on these tractors. Like, look. See, it's marked down here. So you go over and up is reverse, and then straight down is first, has second and third. And this little lever here, you push it up to go through, say, first, second and third in low gear. And then you go straight down to high if you want to go first, second and third in high gear. And there's the pull for stop, look. Yeah, I just love that tractor, my friends. That's my favourite vintage tractor. Oh, look at this. Here's David Brown. Oh God, I'm so excited to hear, my friends. So excited. Here's David Brown.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Vintage tractor with a vintage hay turner. Look, putting it into rows, look.
So next up on the gate rig, we're going to have the
That hay turner is definitely vintage anyway. You know something? That's a David Brown 990, right? It's fairly unusual. It's not fairly unusual, but it's David Brown. Anybody who recognises David Brown recognised him as a white tractor, right? But they did make red David Browns with the yellow logo around the David Brown, right? And see the yellow on the wheels. Look, you see that? So there you go, my friends. Now, I was talking to this man here last year, right, who owns this David Brown here, and he has it in fantastic condition. Now, I'm just looking at what he has here behind him. So he'll be able to turn these now into rows for baling, right? So, yeah, he's going to start doing it now. So let's go over and check this man out, right? I think this is also another David Brown 990. Wow.
So, then we have the gate series going on over one side of the castle towards the river. At the moment of these ongoing, we have the window demonstration. I'd say the goat display is probably over at this stage, but you can go over underneath that big tree as well. If you want to become a fisherman, there is a fisherman's place over there.
Now, isn't that just great, my friends? That's called a Bamford, right? The hay turner there. So he's just turning the hay, right? Lifting it off the ground, right? To let the air go through it. And then the other man is putting it into rows, right? And then eventually they're going to go and bale with those two square balers there. So we have to stay around to watch those two square balers in action, right? I don't know if you noticed it. It's a lovely sound off that David Brown 990. And it's a different sound than the little Massey Ferguson 35 that I showed you there, right? And then there's another vintage Massey Ferguson somewhere He's over here. It's the Massey Ferguson 135, right? And that has the Perkins engines in it, and there's a lovely hum to it, right? So yeah, there's actually a difference in the sounds of these tractors. You know what I mean? If you're into tractors, my friends, and I'm way into them, right? So let's walk around some more now, and we come back in here to watch them baling. Okay. So that hay turner is called a woofler, right? Here's another little, I think this is a grey Ferguson now, right? Cutting the grass. Look at this fella.
Come back from blue and it's on native white as well. So if you want to learn how to make it and bring it across, or if you have to for sale on and everything goes currently. She's over there in the milling scene. If you make your way over to all the little houses over there just in front of the main office, and the fridges is over there, and she'll talk you through and show you
Now people,
how to make
how could you not love that? You just have to love that, wouldn't you? Fantastic.
As most of everything today is
How you doing?
serious local charity.
Yeah, brilliant. So that was the machine for cutting the grass when they finally had these vintage tractors, and the horses, right? Was a blade that kept going like that, primitive kind of in a way, but advanced for its time. You know, from the man was cutting the grass with the scythe, right? Then it went to
Okay, if you've just arrived in the field, you're
a blade like that there, right?
to the 2024
Pulled by horses or even donkeys or whatever. You know what I mean?
Haymaking Festival.
And then to the modern tractor. Look, here's another little Massey Ferguson. Now, I don't know about you all people, but isn't this just absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? You're looking at vintage tractors here in operation that are not in operation today because of all the big modern machinery, and you're getting to see them in action in the field here of how it was going back in the 60s maybe and early 70s, right?
Special. One day only, Father's Day event, and that will be up at the top end of the field. That'll be around 3 o'clock.
Absolutely fantastic, my friends, fantastic. I'm loving this. Right, we'll leave here now for a little bit, and we'll go on. Go through the. We'll just have a look around at other things to see. Okay, stay tuned, my friends. Stay tuned. Trim Haymaking Festival. It's a great day out. Yes, indeed.
Over here at Chapter's Corner, otherwise
Now, people, see this here. It's called the Silver Man Green Crop and Loader, right? Now, it was lashing rain last year, and this wasn't in operation, right? I would love to see this in operation this year, right? So if I see this in the fields, I'll definitely film it, okay?
my previous owner was a Dutchess.
Now look at this little tractor here. It's called a Lance. I don't know where it was manufactured, but I look it up on YouTube to see where it was manufactured, right? And look, they put little seats here on the mud guards. Isn't that cool? Look, see that there? Look, and there's the gear shift in it. Same kind of principle here. Look, it has the main gear shift here. Actually, first is over and up. And then you have, like, look, the smaller gear shift for lower and higher gears, right? Wasn't it lovely? Yeah, that's a gorgeous little tractor, I have to say. Bulldog. Yeah, I love it. Look at the brake pedals there. And the small little dials. Very, very good. Yes, my friends, that's a little beauty of a tractor. And here's Case International, right? Now, it's not Case International anymore. The tractors, the modern tractors now are all Case. The big, massive modern tractors are Case, right? So they obviously merged with, International must have merged with Case, because this is called Case International, right? This is called a Case International. And originally there was just International, right? So, yeah. And this would have been a super cool tractor in the 1980s, or really modern in the 1980s, right? So, you can't really hear there the noise of the engine because of the hay toner, right? But it has a lovely sound to that little Massey Ferguson engine. It's really distinctive, you know. Yeah, so anyway, oh yes, remember I was saying about that Case International? I said it was from the 80s, right? It's actually 86, an 86, right? So you won't see them anymore. So that's also now vintage, right? All you'll see now in the modern ones is the big Case. I actually like Case. I like the modern design of the Case tractor, you know. Right, people, here's a Peugeot 504. This was definitely a car from the 70s. I think maybe the 80s as well, but definitely the 70s, I think. Peugeot 504, French car. Look at the little Nissan, an 01 Nissan. And an 89 BMW. So here's another Wolseley, it's called, right? Another English-made car. I'm just looking at the back of it here. 1958. Look at the condition of this car for 1958, my friends.
You're very, very welcome to the 2024 Haymaking Festival here in Trim. Now, we've lots of competitions going on. We've a few giveaways. So the first giveaway we have is a wonderful one.
Look at the size of the little wing mirrors they had in the cars back then. Look, it looks so delicate and so small. This is probably locked, I'd say. No, it's not. Look. Wow. Look at the steering wheel. Isn't that lovely, isn't it?
To win this voucher, as I've been telling you throughout since I've arrived, I'm a pro.
Like, weren't all these cars back then, weren't they so simple, weren't they? Simply made, but they're beautiful. I mean, look at even the speedometer here. It could go up to 100 miles an hour, this car. So, and look at the dash. I don't know what kind of timber that is, but and look how thin look how thin the gear shift is, isn't it? And the handbrake. And there's your pedals down there. Now it's not so beautiful, my friends, from 1958.
That was for a €100.
And look, the handle for winding up the window. The little short window here, little catch. Look, that's for opening the door. That's for pulling the door closed.
Yes, and we have a lady here first.
Beautiful, my friends. It really is. So that's a 92 Opel Astra here. My sister had one of them. One of my sisters had a car like that. Have a look at this Volkswagen here and the condition that it's in, my friends. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at this.
Dinner for two in the station house. So at some stage, maybe about half an hour time, I'll be giving out the next particular voucher. I'll try and think of something more difficult. Right, thank you very much. Okay, there we go. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Look at the condition of this car, my friends. It's just absolutely magnificent.
that's him.
Wow, my friends. Have a look at how fantastic this Volkswagen is. I don't know if these are the original seats in this car, but my God, isn't it just absolutely beautiful now, isn't it? Like, a lot of modern day car manufacturers could take stock of this car. Oh, this is just beautiful. This also could do 100 miles an hour, look. Wow.
We have the Father's Day race. Now, I know it involves physical activity, lads. It's a Father's Day race organised by Paris Steel and Engineering.
And you do know that the engine is in the back of these cars, right? If these cars here are being judged today, right, that has to get top number one for definite, that Volkswagen.
So that's first, right? It's not without a good old stock point. Now, if you're interested in pictures of you lads down the river,
Now, I've never seen this one before, my friends. Now, Fiat were making tractors come back there, I think in the 80s. They've done it for a while now. They don't seem to make them anymore. But I've never seen this one here. Look, this is a Fiat 211 and it is, I love the whole shape of it. Everything about this little tractor I love. Look, isn't it just gorgeous? Look, the little hitch on the back, pulling trailers. Look, the seat. So you have the clutch here, that's the clutch, the brakes. Look at the gear shift in this, and it's just lovely. Wow. The handbrake. Look at the lights in it.
But if you're not interested in that and you don't want to go to Crow Park, we have the Monaghan Veteran Vintage Club. Coming up shortly.
Everything about this little tractor is fantastic. Everything, the design of it. It's just yeah. I'd love to own that little tractor there. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right, people. It's just lovely here at the moment. Nice breeze. I better go for a cup of tea. What do you think? This Trim Haymaking Festival, it's obviously over here in Trim, right? I think I said it to you before. See Trim Castle over here? That played a huge part in the film Braveheart. A lot of the battle scenes in the film Braveheart were made over at that castle here in Trim in County Meath. Of course, Braveheart won numerous Academy Awards, didn't it? So yeah, over here, that's where Mel Gibson made the majority of that film Braveheart. That castle over there in Trim, right? So let's wander on down again through the field here. Let's go over and say hello to the donkeys here, my friends, okay? Hello, donkeys. Hello. How are you? How are you? Can I pet you? Oh, yeah, I can pet you. You're lovely and friendly, aren't you? You're lovely and friendly. Love your hairstyle. It's gorgeous. Love it. Hello, how are you? How are you? Are you having a good day here at Trim Haymaking Festival, yeah? I think you are. Hello, little lammies. Hello. How are you? Nice and cosy there, aren't you? Yeah. You enjoying the sunshine? Yeah. Enjoying the sunshine. Yeah. Oh, give me a little cuddle there. Beautiful. Beautiful, yeah. Wow. Wow. See, this man here is saying that this sheep here, this, what do you call a female sheep?
A yo.
The yo, right? E-double-E, isn't it, yeah? Is those are her five little lambs there. She has 5 of them. So it's 1 in what?
1 in 2 million.
1 in 2 million of a chance of that.
5 lambs alive at 9 weeks.
To have 5 lambs alive at 9 weeks. Isn't that amazing, isn't it? So you're looking at...
Might never see it again.
Might never ever see that again, my friends.
Yeah, true.
That's amazing. So thanks for that, right?
No problem.
There you go, my friends, a bit of sheep shearing here in Ireland, in Trim Haymaking Festival in County Meath. Actually, the man there that's tying up the wool there, right? I was talking to him in Dunderry, right? And a hell of a nice man. But he just kept talking about sheep the whole time. But he was a nice man, real friendly. I'd call him a character, right? That's what I'm saying, you have to come out to these fairs, people. I just love these, absolutely love them. Here's a stall, people, of the native Irish honeybee. Have a look at this. Look at them all in here.
That's the honey, that's the honeycomb.
There's the honeycomb there, look.
Point of interest besides
Look at Daisy Cottage Farm here. Look at all this homemade bread. This is just lovely. Look, brown bread. Country bread, my friends. Look at this. Apple tarts. Wow.
The lads are out in the field and we're trying to make hay.
Right, people, I got this sausage and bacon roll thing. €6. That's what I'm saying, they charge you a lot of money inside these places, but anyway, I'm hungry. So I'll have to eat this. No tea yet, my friends, no tea yet. That Massey Ferguson is actually 1996. This Massey Ferguson here. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Now there's a nice bale of hay, my friends. I stacked many of those bales, I'll tell you that much. In my younger days, on the local farm beside me. Thousands of bales, my friends. Anyway, I see another tractor and baler over here too, look. So this is what it was like, my friends, in the olden days, you know, all the wives and stuff, and come out into the fields and bring the tea and sandwiches out to the men working in the fields. I'm not being chauvinistic, my friends, it's just the way that it was, you know what I mean? So here they are having their tea. Now, it's not just great, isn't it? Having a cup of tea break out in the field here in Trim, Haymaking Festival, my friend. This is just great. You can't beat a cup of tea, so you can't. No. See this John Deere tractor here? The man said it's 1944, and look at the condition he has this tractor in. Isn't it amazing? And there's a beautiful hum of the engine. It's gorgeous. Now I'm going to get to see this big thing in operation here, my friends, right? Look at this. I've never seen one of these in operation in my life. This hay, I think what's going to do, it's going to make a big, it's going to take the hay up and turn it into a big cock of hay on the machine, right? And probably drop it into the field. I'm not too sure. Well, let's have a look at what happens here. Excuse me, can I ask you what year 690 was made?
690, that tractor was 1984.
1984.
The baler was 1986.
1986, good man.
All right.
Yeah, cool.
That's all I can tell you.
That's grand, good man, thanks. Right, so the 690 Massey Ferguson was 1984, and the New Holland baler is 1986 actually, that one there, right? Look at this, isn't it great? Oh, look at all the activity out here, my friends. Vintage activity in Ireland. You just can't beat it. I think it's even better than a cup of tea, my friends. Watching this, I'm just loving this here now. I'm in heaven here, my friends. Oh, this is just so good. Like, where will you get to see this in operation in Ireland? You'll only get to see it at a place like this. And only for these men here, look. You know, like, you know, maintaining these old vintage machinery, tractors and machinery, like, you know what I mean? For us, you know what I mean? Like that green John Deere is 1944, and the engine is humming like a little kitten, you know what I mean? It's just brilliant. Wow. I should have said it's pouring like a little kitten. Wow, it's just magnificent. Right, people, I'm going to lie against this cock of hay, my friends, right? And just this. Yeah, look at this, people, look at this. This is like a natural hay armchair. You can't get better than this, my friends, right? I had a cup of tea and I'm sitting here. The sun is shining, lovely clouds in the sky, watching vintage machinery, baling the hay, my friends, right? Look at this. Now, isn't that just so cool? Now, can you hear the lovely hum of that Massey Ferguson engine? Can you? It's so distinctive, it really is. Beautiful. I'm in heaven here, my friends. At Trim Haymaking Festival 2024. And here comes the 1969 Artisans tractor. Another complete different sound in this tractor here. Oh, that is so relaxing, my friends, I have to say. So relaxing. And the weather held up, which is great. Yeah. I just love this. I love this fair here. The Trim Haymaking Festival. I love it. Yeah. Oh God, I'm just so chilled here. So chilled. Hard to explain to you, my friends. But anyway, that's how it goes, you know yourself. Stay tuned, stay tuned. Might as well move the bale here, my friends. Oh Jesus, like a cement block this one is. Shit in hell. Oh! Oh Lord. Well, I think I'll just sit down here on these two square bales. What do you think? Oh, this is the life, my friends. This is the life. You should do this. This is amazing. Lying down on two square hay bales in a field here in Trim in County Meath in Ireland. You have to do this, my friends. It's very therapeutic, I swear to God. Okay? Fraying your woodcraft.
Yeah.
How much are your clocks on, we ask you?
The plain one there is €40, and then the Celtic glove knot is €50.
50. Right, people, I'm just after buying a handcrafted clock off this man, made of Irish ash, right? Fraying Woodcraft is the man's name, right? See that man there? I'm after buying a clock for €50, right? That man was telling me, again, he was a mechanic with AA, right? And during lockdown, he started doing all this woodwork stuff, and he bought a little small lathe, Parkside lathe from Lidl. He told me, right? Says he never borrowed any money, a loan or anything, and just from selling stuff, he made more money, obviously, and has himself a lathe, and he's after selling some of his woodworking stuff in America. So yeah, isn't that got a great story, isn't it? A hell of a nice man, and again, very creative. And that man, Tom King, the blacksmith that makes all that fantastic Celtic metalwork and woodwork stuff, that man was an engineer, right? And he started doing his trade during lockdown as well, and he told me he's never looked back. But he wouldn't look back because the stuff that he makes is absolutely fabulous. Right, people, I was just talking to a woman here, right, but this here, it's called sheaf tossing, right? And at the minute there, she says it's about 28 feet high, 30 feet high, right? They're throwing the sheaf over the top of the, you see it there, look. But she says there's a guy here that holds the world record for 62 feet high. So double that there, he tossed the sheaf over. Imagine that. Oh, that looks totally gorgeous, doesn't it? Oh my God. So that's just stew, is it?
That's your lamb stew.
Lamb stew, okay. Lovely.
Traditional.
Right. Oh, that's great. It's going to be eating and drinking and that.
Drinking and eating.
Yeah. That's grand. Thanks a million. I shall sit down here.
He's the heavy bite, don't mind.
How are you doing, lads?
Fairly rough, these.
Grand, are you? No, you're grand, you're grand. Now, people, you can't beat that. Lamb stew in a country field in Trim in County Meath, my friends. Oh yeah, gorgeous. Good stuff. Right, people, just having a bite of this croissant here. And the latte, cheers. Ah, that's just nice. You know something? It's after turning out into a fantastic day weather-wise here. And I'm so delighted for the organisers of this Trim Haymaking Festival, because they're lovely people. Even the men that are out in the field there that seem to organise, you know, the haymaking event in the field there are really, really nice, I have to say. Lovely people. So if you're ever in Ireland, my friends, or if you're Irish and you're looking for some event to come to during the summer, definitely check out the Trim Haymaking Festival, my friends. It's a lovely day out. It's one of my top events of the whole summer. Stay tuned, my friends. I might have a few more things to show you before I wrap up here, okay? Take care. I'm after having a fabulous day here at Trim Haymaking Festival. It's a great day out in the country. I love all this vintage tractors and machinery and looking back in olden times. It's all here, my friends. And there's the sheaf thing over here. Right, so and I want to say a big thank you to the organisers of the Trim Haymaking Festival. They're lovely people. And one of the men, I was walking around filming him and he called me over, brought me into the place where all the organisers have their tea and whatever. And I got a big cup of Irish lamb stew, my friend. So yeah, I'm a very, very happy person heading off here, heading home. Lovely people over here, my friends. And they had a great day and I'm delighted for them, right? And if I'm alive next year, I hope to be back over again. So for anybody who wants a great day out in Ireland in the month of June, check out Trim Haymaking Festival in Trim, County Meath. You won't be disappointed. So listen, people, that's it from Trim. Press the notification bell to know when my next video is uploaded. They're normally up on the Sunday after 5 p.m. And if you like the video, please give us a like. And if you're new to the channel, please press subscribe, it's free. And as usual, I have no idea where my next video is going to come from, my friends, but it's going to come from somewhere. So stay tuned, okay? Bye.